Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today I thought that I would do a quick reading on what does it mean to be the divine feminine. I think this helps empower us as a divine feminine. This has nothing to do with male or female. There are lots of males who identify as the divine feminine. But I just wanted to, do a reading because the divine feminine sometimes loses their balance. They become a little imbalanced, and so in order to balance our own divine feminine side, I decided to do a quick reading to figure out what it means to embody the divine feminine. What does that mean to help empower everyone? And then, if everyone likes this, I could do this as a weekly reading. I mean, I might do it anyway because I think it's very helpful for people. So this will put you back into balance when you realize what it means to be the divine feminine versus looking at readings as to, oh, when is he coming back? Does he still love me? That will put you out of balance. So that's why I like doing readings like this, because my goal is to get everyone into physical union. Okay, so what does it mean to be the divine feminine? So the first card you got is Mary of Magdalene. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and what this says is the apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. So what that means is, when we're the divine feminine, we fully realize that we are human, that we're in this 3D body, but we're also fifth dimensional beings, that we're also divine. So being the divine feminine, knows that we are all one. We are living in the fifth dimension. And because we are all one, there is nothing outside of us. We are all love. We are all loved. My soul is connected to your soul. Your soul is connected to everyone else's soul. We're all one. And when you embody being a human and divine, your life takes a different turn. Your life becomes more empowered, your life becomes more abundant, more prosperous. Um, you feel loved all the time because you have this self love like no other. And so Mary Magdalene was all about that. She wasn't really a follower of Jesus. Obviously, she was, with Jesus, Jesus's mate. Um, and Mary of Magdalene, was all about bridging heaven and earth and had her own teachings. And I guess someone questioned one of her teachings about resurrection, and they said that's not true. Just like that egg in your hand, like if it's really true, then that would turn red or something. Anyway, so the egg turned red during her teachings and stunned everyone. And then, of course, they wanted to execute her, of course, so she had to escape, I think, to France. Anyway, she went underground for a while. Anyway, so she did a lot of teachings along with, I think she met Jesus after that, and they became, all about the whole resurrection and, one with God, and being a bridge between heaven and earth. And so, also know that you and your twin flame also, because they're twin flames, Jesus and Mary of Magdalene. So just know, like, you and your twin flame, you are a bridge between heaven and earth. You're a portal of love. And so you have to do it within first. So when you're within and you bridge your own divine feminine and your own divine masculine side of you, you are making that portal of love that heals the whole planet. Just know you yourself, you're that portal of love. And then also when you have that loving sense, like you have unconditional love for yourself, but you also have that unconditional love for your divine counterpart. That is also another portal of love that you have created, and that also heals the planet. It heals people within, your vicinity, and it's just like this love that you obviously you can't see down here in the matrix. But if you were to go into the fifth dimension, or if you were to see it from a bird's eye point of view, any spirit can see the love and the shift that you are creating throughout the world with your unconditional love for yourself and your twin flame. Okay, so that is one way to be the divine feminine. Okay, the other card you also got triggers. So when you get triggered, what that does is it triggers an intense healing. So that deepest pain helps you to quickly shift to your higher level frequency as it is in layers. So as a divine feminine, you know that there are certain things that are going to trigger you because, we're programmed, right? We have a lot of programming going on since birth. We were programmed to seek outside of ourselves for happiness, seek outside of ourselves for whatever we were lacking, and so now we have to deprogram ourselves because that's what this twin flame union is all about, and healing ourselves and knowing that we are already whole, we are already one, we're already one with source. And so when we're triggering and we're releasing these deep pains that are inside of us, and of course our twin flame is probably our biggest trigger, that will help quickly shift ourselves into a higher dimension, higher frequency, higher vibration. Okay. And so allow those triggers to happen, allow the healing to happen, do the emotion code. Also, check out my videos. I do a lot of chakra cleansing, they're ASMR. Anyway, you'll see the picture of the woman meditating. It's all the same picture. Check those out. It's all about how to attract your twin flame as well as cleanse your chakras. And so you just keep cleansing yourself. You keep healing yourself and purging any trapped emotions that you've had since birth and past lives. So a lot of trapped emotion in there, and you're just releasing. And the divine feminine knows that when he or she gets triggered, that's okay. It's just another layer to purge that you probably weren't conscious of the fact that it was there. Like if something says something that triggers you, you realize, oh, there's a wound inside of me that I need to heal. That's also being the divine feminine. All right, and the next card you got is loving yourself is the greatest revolution. So as the divine feminine, you yourself know that loving yourself, hardly anyone goes out of their way to do that, I think. So just taking an active part in really loving yourself, showing yourself love. What does that mean to you? Like living that goddess-driven life of, what does it mean to nurture yourself? What does it mean to give yourself abundance? To feel abundant. How do you care for yourself? How do you love yourself so that nothing outside of you can affect you? Doesn't matter what outsiders do, because with inside of you, you are strong. You are, you are just strong in your self-love that they can't take you off kilter because they can't take that away from you. People outside of you can't take away your own love. So no matter what's happening out there, you have this within, and that's what being the divine feminine is. Okay, the next card you got is birthing a new age. So what does it mean to be the divine feminine? It means birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So if you have this utopian world into being, a lot of it has to do with manifesting. You can meditate and dream and visualize what that utopian world looks like, birthing new ideas, creating new ideas. That's what a divine feminine does. They're all about how can we make this better? And it's all from within. So as you know, life is just an illusion. It's like a video game. It's just a matrix. And so going within and feeling like what do I need to do within to make the outer better? And so when you go within and you dream a new world into being, that will manifest outside of you. That's what, your whatever it is when you meditate or visualize or whatever you do to manifest. That is birthing a new age. That is what it means to be a divine feminine. Okay, you also got this card, and this one says, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So that's exactly what we just talked about. So being the divine feminine, you already know that your outer experiences are a reflection of your whatever is going on inside of you. If you're worried about things and you're upset about things, that is what externally, vibrationally, that is a match for you, and that's the timeline you will be on, because the universe can only match your vibration. So if you're worried about being in twin flame union, if you're worried about, he's never coming, what if he doesn't come in March? That type of vibration, that worrying, that desire, that sense of lack, that is what you will manifest. So being the divine feminine is knowing that I am already in union. I am already in relationship with my divine counterpart. We are already in love, and just knowing, because you're the divine feminine, you already know, you walk around knowing, you sit there on your throne knowing that today is all that matters. Okay, I keep saying this in all my videos now. That today is all that matters. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday. Doesn't matter what happens tomorrow. There is no such thing as time. That's the matrix. So today, whatever I'm thinking is what I'm manifesting. So if I'm thinking about love, self-love, happiness, bliss, that is what I manifest. And then it's up to the divine to put that together for you. You don't know what the how is, only the divine knows, oh, this is where she's vibrating now, or this is where he's vibrating now. We need to shift into a new timeline now, and we need to gather all the missing pieces to put this together. That's what happens when you vibrate higher in your sense of, okay, my internal condition is a reflection. I'm going to reflect what's going to happen. I'm manifesting just by knowing within me what what where I'm at, and what abundance is and what love is, and when you are in a high vibration, you just know that that's going to be manifested outside of you. You could do that even in a day. I've done that. I've proven to that. It's almost like a science where I've proven, like, just like I would just do, like, play with myself in a way that where I'm like, oh, I'm going to be at a high energy level of, I'm not going to pay for my, bus ride today or something. Or like I would buzz really high in my vibration, and I'm like, I don't want to pay for my bus ride downtown today. And for some strange reason it would happen. Like I would get on the bus and the bus driver would be like, that's okay, just go sit down. And I'm like, okay, it never happens. So, it's just like, so you just kind of play with the vibrations. I've done that with games. I remember playing Yahtzee, and I said, well, what will happen if I vibrate really high, and I think I kept getting Yahtzee. Yeah, that's just stuff like that. Just play with your vibration. You'll be amazed on what manifests outside of you. Okay, the next card you got is surrender your desire to control people. Okay, so of course, a lot of that has to do with our twin flame, right? So if you're like trying to control the situation, like you're like, oh, I'm ready for union now, and so I'm going to reach out to them, and in a way, so it's like your desire to control the situation. They're saying being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So being the divine feminine, it's giving your counterpart breathing room, or others breathing room, not being controlling, being compassionate, saying, okay, I get it. I understand. I'm here for you. I never left you. You need time to heal. I get it. We're mirroring each other's wounds out of each other like no tomorrow. I get it. I have so much compassion for you. And just, let them regroup, and this could be for anyone. It doesn't have to be your divine masculine, but how to be the divine feminine is to surrender your desire to control others. All right, and then the next card you got is remember kindness. It says we are naturally kind even in our lowest moments when we feel useless or of no value. Our inner kindness can give us the strength to pull through. Take 5 minutes to remember episodes of kindness and generosity you've witnessed or experienced, whether it was an epic, heroic kindness worthy of a Hollywood movie, or something very small like giving a smile to someone who needed it. Remember these times in as much detail as possible. By keeping them in your mental wallet, you can always access them as a reminder that both you and the world are full of kindness and generosity. So, yeah, so that's not even saying be kind. That's just saying remember kindness. Just remember kindness. Like fill your brain up with all those kind moments. Like, and then if this has to do with your twin flame, fill your brain up with all those kind moments between your twin flame. Instead of filling your brain up with anything negative that happened between your twin flame, or when you guys broke up, think about all the good times you had and really fill your heart up with all the kind things that happened. Whether it be, something small, it could be just something really small. Just fill your brain up with all the kind moments. Okay, and that's what you'll attract more of. So being the divine feminine knows to do that. Okay, and then the last card you got is my life has a purpose, and right now my purpose is. So as the divine feminine, you know that your life has a purpose, and you know you have a life purpose, and you know that you have that with or without your divine counterpart, which, by the way, you always have your divine counterpart. Like right now, even though my divine counterpart is not here with me in the 3D, my fifth dimensional counterpart is right here, helping me with this mission that I am on. And so even though I can technically say, oh, I'm alone, I'm not. And if you're clairaudient like me, you're always hearing songs and you're always hearing some kind of thoughts from your divine masculine always talking to you, especially through songs. Songs keep hitting your brain. Thoughts keep hitting your brain. Different things keep hitting your brain, and so you realize you're really not alone, and they're always responding to you, and they're here to help you with your purpose. They want you to do that now, so they want you to figure out what is your purpose now that you're in physical separation. Obviously, you are in union, but in physical separation, you have time to work on this purpose and really get it off the ground. Which is why I think a lot of the times the divine puts you in separation. The divine wants you to work on your purpose. They don't think you're going to do it in twin flame physical union. Anyway, so that is all I have. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. If people like this, I could do this weekly just to kind of remind us what like what it means to be the divine feminine. Again, nothing to do with gender. Also, if you're interested in a private reading, please see my email below and email me, and I'll give you the information on that. Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for clicking on my channel. Talk to you later. Bye.